Hi, we're still in the process of preparing the van to carpet line the panels. One of the issues with the crafter, we have these holes here and here all along that need filling. So my solution to that, I've created some PVC fillers that I've cut out and I just stick over here with foil tape. So I think there's 16 this side and 16 this side. So we stick those in with foil tape, and then here I'm going to put a wooden panel in there and then tape all the gaps. Once all those holes and gaps are filled and foil taped, I'll then be ready to carpet line the panels. We've now insulated the rear door pillars and we've covered the holes with the PVC blanking plates and used foil tape to tape over the joints. I've also cut a piece of wood here which I'll be carpeting over. I've created a chamfer, and what I'll do is I'll foil tape over these edges to stop air blowing through. Also, if you look down the seams of the bodywork as well, there's a good chance air will blow through those, so over time when the air blows through it will accumulate dirt and dust, so you might see the carpet change to a darker colour along those seams. So to avoid that, I'm going to tape over all the seams around the van. So like around here, like on the back door, foil tape around the seams, down here, all the way down, anywhere the air could blow through. All panels are now fitted and taped up, ready for carpet lining. This panel here is being left off. I have made it already. I will suede line that and place it in after. The plywood that I've used is a 5mm ply, and it is actually the ply that the van was originally lined out with, and it's in good condition, so I've just reused that. Before I carpet line the walls, I'm going to insulate the ceiling. I'm using a spray glue, and the spray glue might go on the carpet lining, so to avoid that I'll fit the insulation to the ceiling first. The spray glue I use is a contact adhesive from Harrison Trim. Ensure you use a high temperature contact adhesive, don't just use any old contact adhesive from Screwfix. So this we spray on both surfaces, so we spray it on the ceiling first, and then I cut the insulation to the right size and then spray it on here. Let it dry for a few seconds and then just touch it onto the ceiling to attach it. We've applied the contact adhesive there. All you need to do is push it into the side of the van that's already got the contact adhesive on. And just work your way along. The metalwork creates a thermal bridge between the inside and the outside of the van, so the purpose of the insulation is to break that thermal bridge between the inside and the outside. When you're applying the insulation, make sure you fill all these little gaps as well. I've got these cable rods, so again, wrap it round the end, and it's great for pushing down these strengthening bars, and you can feed the insulation all the way down using these cable rods. And we'll be fitting this wooden plate on here to attach a table rail to the dinette. So to allow this to attach, I'm going to use M6 riv nuts in these holes. So you should get a riv nut tool like this, and it can just push into the bodywork here. That's it. In the back of the van, over the wheel arch, I'll be bolting in a bed frame. So the fourth fixing in from the left, another M6 riv knot, and the fifth in from the right. And repeat this the other side of the van. Use the contact adhesive, and we're just going to coat all the panels where we're going to attach the carpet lining. I'm going to start working my way down this bottom corner here. So place it on, and I've got this carpet tool. I use the back edge to push and work into the bodywork of the van. I'm doing it in two sections, so one section at the front here, another section for the back. I glued it onto all the flat pieces to start with, and then I've worked by pushing into the corner. So I'm not pushing directly there, I'm sort of stretching it that way and pushing it into the corner. And I'm using this carpet tool to then work it into the corners. So around here I'm fitting a board over the top with like a suede effect, and the same down here. So I'll just be trimming this off around the window and trimming these sections out here as well. I've completed carpet lining the rear section of the van, the wheel arch. So the carpet line has gone just above there, and the other side, and the wheel arch. So carpet lined all the way to the back here, pulled off the door trim and cut with a Stanley knife carefully down the side, and then hammered the trim back on. This is a separate section across here. I removed the door stays and then refitted them after carpeting. Also removed the item on the right and then screwed back in. The carpet lining, I use 6 meters of easy lining carpet trim from Harrison Trim. Before I finish for the evening, I'm going to start fitting the ceiling panels. These come in 3 sections. So I use this prop to prop it up. I bond along where the roof support is here and leave it overnight, and also put a few screws in just to pull it in tight against the ceiling. This brings the total build time to 7 days. Next job is flooring and completing the ceiling, and then lining the ceiling out.